Welcome back, folks. Welcome to another episode of the Duelist Heritage Progression Draft. Not displeased with how things went last week. Bladefly, a rare that we pulled 3 times in our precious few 14 Metal Raiders packs that we thought was completely bogus, useless, absolutely overperformed. That extra 500 attack to pump up my wind monsters that I was probably going to run anyway just sealed that game up. I do regret misplaying by putting Bladefly in defense position. I forgot it didn't boost the defense as well, but we still managed to leave the day victorious with a summoned skull in our pool. Today we are jumping into Spell Ruler. Famously, this third Yu-Gi-Oh! Expansion was the topic of a lawsuit from Wizards of the Coast, the creators of Magic the Gathering, and they were like, hey, you can't sell something that's a Magic card because that's what we sell. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Was like, okay. So they changed it to Spell Ruler in the fullness of time. It's kind of weird, like years after this set came out. Suddenly they just reprinted it again and it was called Spell Ruler, and people were like, why am I seeing this? And then they of course changed the super type of Magic cards to spell cards. I actually have a funny story about Magic Ruler, which is that back in summer of 2002, I had already gotten my cousins into the game, and my cousins and I were at Stu Leonard's with my grandparents. Stu Leonard's is this East Coast family-owned farmers market, and we were doing grocery shopping, and we got to the checkout counter, and at the checkout counter there was a shopping cart full of Magic Ruler packs for $1 each. Yeah, I see your eyes getting big. Yes, even at this time, booster packs were always $4. That's just the way it was. And the idea of them being on sale for $1 each, I mean, I don't even have to explain this to you. My grandfather, may he rest in peace, was an incurable collector, and he had been already throwing gasoline on the fire of me and my cousin's love of collecting these cards. And he was also famous for never being able to turn down a bargain. So he has us start shoveling, we're like 10, 12, I don't even, he has us shoveling these booster packs into our shopping cart. We just leave with this embarrassment of riches. We're in the car home, just opening pack after pack. My grandpa pulls 5 more out of his pocket. It's just never ending. So it was one of these just kind of like fairy tale, unforgettable, fun summer moments. But in that however many 10, 15, 20 Magic Ruler packs, I didn't open a single foil. One of my cousins got a Snatch Steal, which I think served him very well, and I think my other cousin got a giant Trunade. I just got rares, and I couldn't be sad about it, but I do have a little bit of ambivalence about this expansion, maybe is the moral of the story. It has a kind of cartoony art. I suppose there's a reason for that, which is this toon archetype that it introduces. But some of the art still lacks some of that stoicism that's very signature to Yu-Gi-Oh! in the art. But my opinions aside, this is where we get introduced quick play spells, continuous spells, ritual spells. This is the spell set. So let's see what we're looking for today as we're drafting. So the toon thing, I mean, this is such a disappointment. I mean, they were these really scary things on the show, Pegasus, if you watch the original anime. But it's just one of these things that's just impossible. I mean, even at the time was just impossible to do. You had to have the Toon World spell active. You paid 1,000 life points to activate this thing. It did nothing. It just enabled you to summon toons. Once you did all that to summon the toon, it couldn't even attack the turn it was summoned. It was it's a shame. Acts of Despair is really a big swingy card. Adds 1,000 attack to a monster. I bought Stimpack, a 700 boost equip spell from Metal Raiders, so you can imagine how impactful this could be. And I mentioned Malevolent Nuzzler was going to sort of outmode Stimpack because it's kind of the same thing without the drawback. And Black Pendant is another fairly reliable equip spell. Mahavilo, with all those equip spells that we just saw, this can get actually pretty scary. It gets 500 extra attack for each equip attached to it, and you would be amazed how big this 1 4-star monster can get. So we have, some of these kind of silly looking dudes We've got Monsters Inc. over here. Oh yes, Relinquished, of course, being the face card. I mean, I like Relinquished. I think it's cool. It's pretty powerful to just steal one of your opponent's things out from under them. Gravekeeper's Servant, classic mill piece. Whenever someone attacks you, they have to mill 2 cards. Adds up pretty quickly. And we start getting into some real staple power cards here, actually. Upstart Goblin has a lot of functionality across time. So Snatch Steal is just ridiculous. It's like a permanent change of heart. Just way over the top. It does get banned pretty decisively at some point. I'm not sure it would be worth buying in our buy trade phase for that reason. It also does start to come up in structure decks. But boy, if this pops up in the draft, that's gonna be quite something. And yeah, these Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, and a little further down, we have the Forceful Sentry. These are the hand destruction. Same thing. These are all going to get banned. It's just really good to be able to, sometimes before your opponent even has a chance to do anything, go into their hand and rip out a card or two, get all that information. Rush Recklessly, I'm actually really excited about, and it's just a rare, so I think that could come up once or twice. You saw in the last episode, Reinforcements actually did a little work. Well, this is spell, quick play spell, and it's a 700 boost instead of a 500. So I will gladly take a Rush Recklessly while we're in this very back and forth combat format. That's super strong. Mystical Space Typhoon, of course, the gold standard for single target spell and trap removal. We have the Giant Trunade as well. This is something that kind of goes on and off the ban list a lot, and again does show up in structure decks. But it's a kind of a second Heavy Storm, bounces all of the spell and traps to hand, so that can be really powerful and clear the way for big plays. Painful Choice is ridiculous. I don't even think when I was younger I really grasped. I didn't get it. I was like, why do I don't want my cards in my graveyard. I want them in my hand. So I just thought it was like a weird way to like get one monster in your hand or something. But this just over time, and if you watch Simo's progression series, the number of archetypes that Painful Choice absolutely breaks is it's mind-boggling. It would be impossible to justify not buying this today if we were not playing advanced format and this were not going to get banned. And of course, the trio, the trifecta, Crab Turtle, Performance of Sword, and Hungry Burger. The common ritual monsters of this set, known the world over for their hilarious concepting. Hungry Burger is a warrior. Everything's a warrior. This could be a plant. This could be a fiend. It's a haunted hamburger. It's a fiend. Like, as a fiend person, whenever I see something that's obviously a fiend that's labeled a warrior, I'm just like, okay, who do I need to talk to about this? For those ritual monsters, of course, we have the Senju of the Thousand Hands, and we have Sonic Bird down here. Love these guys. They defray the cost of those ritual summons if you want to do it by searching a ritual monster or a ritual spell. Really makes a big difference in those strategies. And speaking of fishing into your deck for specific cards, perhaps the most impactful non-hollows and non-spells in this set are the Elemental Recruiters. Giant Rat, UFO Turtle, Mother Grizzly, Shining Angel, Flying Kamakiri, and Mystic Tomato. Set of monsters, one for each attribute. When they're destroyed by battle, you can go into your deck, choose a monster of the same attribute with 1500 or less attack, summon it out onto the battlefield. You can even get a second copy of the one that just was destroyed. So these are huge. These are the sorts of things that we may end up buying in future episodes as our strategies shift to those attributes. They're really good. They help you maintain board presence and toolbox, and I love these. Some other personal favorites of mine: Giant Germ and Nimble Momonga. When I was younger, I had 3 Giant Germs. My cousin had 3 Nimble Momongas. And same thing, they let you really maintain board presence, and they give you a lot of fodder as the game gets into places where you can use those to sacrifice them or tribute them, synchro them out. And we have more elemental stuff. We have the elemental field spells. These are going to push the thematic strategies way beyond the field spells from Legend of Blue Eyes. Each of these is going to give one attribute an extra 500 attack and reduce their defense by 400. I don't know why that's necessary. I don't know who came up with that, but excited about these two. I think this set marks the beginning of something new that we didn't see with the last 2 sets that we drafted, where every pack is going to have a little bit of utility beyond that first card that we obviously both want. Because even if you don't want one of these field spells now, they're going to come up at some point. They're really good to have. And so I think packs will start to feel a little richer. So that was probably more than you ever wanted to know about Magic Ruler. I am excited to draft today. Let's go over to Max and hear about today's prizes.
So this week we're playing for the rest of these 6 promo cards from Booster Pack Collector Tin 2002. Last week, Alessio got the Summon Skull, which was the real prize card here, and I picked up the Blue Eyes. I don't think I'm going to be running that this week. And this week we're just playing for Dark Magician. The first pick at Dark Magician, Lord of D, Red Eyes, Black Dragon, or Black Skull Dragon. I'm pretty sure if I win, I'm going to get a second Dark Magician, but depending on how the draft goes, I might look into a Lord of D. I think if I decide to pivot to Dragons or pick up one of the upcoming some combination of the Kaiba Joey decks, I might run Lord of D for fun.
Here we are, folks. 14 packs of Magic Ruler. What are you gunning for, Max? What is on the menu?
I think we're both going to be looking at a specific germ of the large variety.
I was just saying that large germ was like one of my earlier signature monsters, and my cousin had Nimble Momonga, and it was like a grudge match every time.
Right. I think for my deck, yeah, for sure, the germ is going to work out. Also, just germ ends up being good straight into synchros, right? So
drafting like this makes it hard to get a play set special. You can get a play set of commons, I noticed, but a play set of a rare is just not going to happen.
I'm lightly offended that you said a play set of a rare won't happen, when last week I almost got a play set of Fake Trap.
You're right. You're right. What I just said a thing that was multiple times disproven.
I think Magic Ruler is going to be my set. Ready?
So, you got first pick.
Yes, first pick. All right, let's start.
Good luck to you, Duelist.
Flipping these things up. Okay.
Manga, I mean, 1,000. That was my frustration. My eternal frustration as a kid was I dealt 500 damage with Giant Germ, and then my cousin just gained 1,000 life points with Manga.
Oh, this is actually a difficult pack for me to draft.
But Sonic Bird is an example of one of those things that it has utility. I'll probably use it at some point, so I'm happy to take the Sonic Bird.
Cool.
He's just such a mensch. such a bro.
Yeah.
Just chill. I'm gonna get your ritual stuff. Just relax.
All right. For my second pick, I will take the High Tide Kyojin.
Toll.
The aggro player takes Toll. Interesting.
Takes a toll to be an aggro player.
For the funsies, we're going to grab Griggle.
War Soldier has 2,000 attack, and we have just absolutely shunned him. Hard life, but I am taking Crab Turtle.
I would continue to shun the Boar Soldier, but I will take it this time.
Have mercy on it. Okay. I will take Performance Sword because I am again duty bound to take any card whose name is an event rather than a name. Summon Skull. Performance Sword.
And that leaves me with the Ancient One.
All right, let's see if we can break my no hollows from Magic Ruler streak.
Let's go.
It's a long tradition.
Oh,
okay. Well, yeah.
Okay. You can have it. You deserve it.
I'll speak German with him.
I will grab yet another High Tide Kyojin.
The rest of this pack leaves a lot to decide.
Do you not see Final Destiny?
I see Final Destiny. Suppose I'll take
Kotodon. Maybe I'll finally understand what it does if I take it.
There's a face-up monster with the same name on the field. Destroy those monsters.
I mean,
that's not terrible in this format. Red archery girl?
I'll take another crab turtle. Crab turtle's big.
All right, and I will take Final Destiny now.
Sure. I mean, I would rather. I think it's strategically beneficial to me for you to have. I think this is actually.
You may live to regret those words.
Have a reran.
That leaves me with another Griggle.
I have the pleasure of a liquid beast.
Pack 3.
You opened a rare first edition pack. You can sell these as NFTs now.
Would love to see a super rare in this pack. Jesus Christ. I started this specifically saying I didn't want the Nimble Mamanga and that I wanted Giant Germ. And I'm gonna have a playset of Nimble Mamangas. I can't even.
Never say what you want out loud.
Long-term Upstart Goblin is a strictly better card. But for the way that I'm playing, I can't use Upstart right now. So I will grab my second Nimble Mamanga.
I'll grab the Upstart Goblin. I like to play spellcasters. I like spell counter synergies that come along a while later, and I think I'll be really happy to have that Upstart Goblin.
Controversial pick, Jigen Bakudan. It would have won me game 3 of last week.
I think I'll take that Fire Kraken. It's unique. I don't know if there's a Fire Aqua anywhere else.
Yeah, I did a double take. I'm gonna grab this Sonic Bird, not because I need it, because to keep you off of it, and because nothing else is good in that pack.
Yeah, take Queen Bird.
Well, now you'll see how much I value Final Destiny. I will grab a second copy.
Let's take the second Performance Sword, I guess.
That leaves me with Stone Ogre Grotto. Pack number 4.
I'm happy to take that Giant Rat. Giant Rat is a kind of a pet peeve in the sense that he's just too big. He has all that defense, and like a lot of the time he doesn't even die.
That means I get my copy of Upstart.
Give me Rising Aircraft. I'm pretty pleased to see that.
I don't know why. I loved Slot Machine as a kid. The anime made me think that Slot Machine was better than it was. I'm gonna look into the future and pick up a Fiend's Hand's Mirror. Fairy's Hand Mirror.
Into these field spells, I think I'll take Luminous Spark.
Increase the attack of all light monsters by 500. You know, actually that's not bad. I guess I'll grab the Boar Soldier.
I'll take Molten Destruction.
Alright, well, I guess that means I have to take Slot Machine. It was destined for me.
It was destined. And so was it destined for me to get a friend for my Liquid Beast.
I'm still looking for that secret. Let's go.
I mean, the secrets are not good yet. This is probably better than either of the secrets.
Yeah, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. I'll grab it.
Frogman's all right. I'll take my second Upstart Goblin.
Yeah, let's do some metagaming here. I will grab Tailor of the Fickle.
You know, that seemed such a narrow card, but actually I can see how it might be a nice piece of tech. Ceremonial Bell would be something interesting to have.
I did not think that you would take that. I'm going to play safe, because I already played a little inconsistent there, and I'll grab Fire Kraken.
I'm torn now between whether to take a ritual spell for the ritual monster I already have, or take a marginally better ritual monster. I think I'll take Hungry Burger. Like, if I'm gonna do that, I at least want to take the one that has 2,000 attack.
Well, it is gonna work out for you, my friend, because I am taking Curse of Fiend.
I do have an immediate use for Command from Dance, but I also sort of said I wasn't gonna play that. I'll take Luminous Spark.
Okay, I guess I will take the ritual for the monster that I have no intent on running. Commencement Dance. Pack 6 is all yours.
Ready for my next giant rare. way too possible to get a playset of a rare. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess I'm taking them in manga.
How spiteful am I feeling? Actually, it might not even. I'm not even going to refer to it as spite. I think it's just good game sense. Rising air current.
That is spite. I think. I don't see how that could be justified as anything other than spite. But fine. Power. I want it.
Great. I will take my Curse of Fiend.
All right. Let's commit to Hungry Burger.
Oh my god, why are there still such bad level 5 monsters in this set? Alright, well, I'll just take the Dark Witch.
I cannot imagine actually running this, but one of the things I remember thinking to myself when I was deck building last time was that I just wanted more traps, so I will take Eat Gaboon, which I assume the thing is not an Eat Gaboon.
Yeah, I think it's Eat a Gaboon. I think a Gaboon is like whatever that rat is. I'll take the Queen Bird.
Well, you've taken everything from me. I guess I'm on Octoberser.
Pack 7 is a max pack.
Yeah. I need to speak to someone about randomization.
I think with my first pick, Rising...
Don't you dare.
Alright, we're grabbing that giant rat.
For the uninitiated, Darkness Approaches up here is, at least was for a while, I think it may be now somehow errated, but for a while, it was the only way to create a face-down attack position monster at the low price of going -3. You could have a face-down attack position monster, and like no one on the schoolyard, like people were like, okay, what happens? Like, can I attack with it? And I just like with just complete confidence was like, yeah, of course you can attack with it. During the battle step, it flips over.
I think power creep could eventually bring that back. The first time I saw Banish face down, I was livid. I'm like, just stop letting things cycle from the banished zone and the graveyard. Like, stop.
Rising Air Currents is it.
Yeah.
For my pick.
We'll see if you get a playset of these. Yeah, the line has changed. I am going to grab the Reliable Guard.
I think I'll take Gaia Power #2. Stock it up.
Now the question here is which is worse, Darkness Approaches or Flash Assailant? I think Flash Assailant is better, so I'm gonna take that.
I'll take Darkness Approaches. I'll take one for the team.
You will never neg 3. I refuse. If you neg 3 for that, I'll give you exactly 50 cents.
Real sense or like?
No, yeah, real sense. Real sense.
Oh.
If you can pull out Darkness Approaches in a game, and usefully, I will give you exactly 50 cents.
Might be underestimating how broke I am.
All right, I'm gonna go Magical Labyrinth.
I have 2 Hungry Burgers. I guess I'll take Stone Ogre Grotto just for variety's sake.
Spell Ruler has been pretty lackluster thus far.
It's really more just that all the rares have been good. You've just only seen 3 of them.
Pack 8, this is all you.
Correction, we've seen 4 rares, and we've still only seen 4 rares. All right, I'm taking the Karate Man.
I'm going to grab Kotodama.
I wish Spear Cretan they had given a new name.
Wait, is Cretan offensive now?
Yeah, I think it's ableist.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I'm gonna change the name to Spear Associate. I'll take the Spear Associate.
I'm gonna pick up Firecracken.
Luminous Spark #2.
Snake Fang.
Yeah, I'll take a Crystal Fiend. Yeah, maybe.
I will grab the Darkness Approaches.
Mechanical Snail. Come to daddy.
We're heading into pack 9. It's always weird to me that this thing is Manga Ryoran and not Toon Ryoran.
like, well, yeah, you don't have to do the naming convention if you create a subtype. I mean, I guess like things like Union and Gemini make sense as subtypes because there's like extra rules attached to them.
Yeah.
So yeah, this could have just been a named, you know, naming convention thing. I just realized something.
Yeah.
I am taking weather reports.
What? Oh, okay.
You know, when there's like a, you know, a 40% chance of Swords of Revealing Light.
Right.
Forecast.
Yeah. Destroy all your your opponent's face-up
All
swords.
of them.
Swords of Revealing Light. If Swords of Revealing Light is
All
destroyed,
3 of your Swords of Revealing Light that are on the field at the same time, gone. Just.
you can perform your battle phase twice in a turn? That's insane. So,
Just a big fuck you.
and that was a lot to say that my next pick is going to be Kotodama.
I guess I'll get another ceremonial bell.
I guess I'm gonna get Molten Destruction.
I'll take this opportunity to get a Turtle Oath.
These are all terrible. I will grab the Mechanical Snail.
Yeah, I guess I have to take ancient one.
What is the rarity of not just Wall Shadow, but the Labyrinth?
They're both commons.
Oh, they're both commons.
I believe so.
Yeah, so it's playable. Pack number 10. Let's see what you got.
This is definitely not the worst pack we've seen. Take a Mother Grizzly.
I will be grabbing that with Whiptail Crow.
Yeah, with Velcro. Hey, Fiends. Even though it's a crow. You were talking about how Taylor the Pickle is tech, but I think Eternal Rest is tech.
Yeah, Eternal Rest is definitely tech. Labyrinth Wall.
Again, just for the trap, House of Adhesive Tape.
The problem with a Labyrinth Wall, or the Labyrinth Wall pick, is that it just always dies to Fissure.
Well, that's why you gotta get that Magical Labyrinth onto it as fast as possible and
Yeah.
trade it out.
Yeah, we'll
So
see.
that you can then have your 3,000 defender in attack mode as a 60
Right. I'm picking up Slot Machine.
Third Crab Turtle? I can pitch a Crab Turtle with some Crab Turtle.
I'm taking Peacock, which is just real animal.
Okay, I have my family of Liquid Beasts.
Pack 11. We have 4 packs left, 2 picks each. Let's see.
Well,
Oh,
hey, that's yours. I mean, yeah, that's your secret.
oh, that's $5. I'll take
That's
it.
$5. Hey, yeah,
I'm picking Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
yeah. I'll take the Gyozan room.
I'm gonna grab that High Tide Kyojin.
I think I will pick up a second Sonic Bird.
Taylor of the Fickle.
I can't resist the second weather report.
I will grab Luminous Spark,
I'll grab a Slot Machine. I don't have one yet.
and that leaves me with 2 Long Rods number 2. Is there a 2 Long Rods number 1?
No, I think I would remember if I saw it in Long Rock number 1. I think that one my grandpa described as he like opened a pack once. He was like, when I was a kid, and he was like telling me what they were over the phone to give to me later, and he was like, "This one's a grinning idiot."
So I got my secret.
We've had rares and a secret. The middle class is dying. There's no middle class.
There is no middle class. What's crazy to me is that we haven't pulled Malevolent Nuzzler at all.
My lord, Gyozan Ryu.
I do have all the pieces for Wall Shadow, but because I know that, I'm going to take Fire Kraken.
You know, this draft is really taking a toll.
I'm taking Wall Shadow.
I've been reduced to taking Final Destiny. That's where we are.
I'll take Curse of Fiend.
Sonic Bird.
I'll grab the Crab Turtle.
Fourth Liquid Beast. I think we need an emergency like Settlers of Catan rule where if you have 6 of something, you
Yeah.
can start selling them.
Okay. Pack 13.
Final 2 packs.
My last pick.
1 hollow.
Oh.
Oh, there's a lot. Okay, this is
Well, this is the week that
Here we
you got
go.
host. This is going to be difficult. Playing
to
this,
sell it or not.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I can only sell it this week.
That's part of the rationale again for like why we can't sell them later, because this does get reprinted at common in Dark Beginning, right? So it's like, but I mean, this is, you know, we're still early on. Like you'll be able to use this for a number of episodes.
Yeah.
Like, almost nothing you buy will stay good forever. I'll get that Rush Recklessly. I saw that first and I was like, cool, like a good rare.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna grab Mystic Plasma Zone.
And I like it. I had a feeling we were gonna go after that. Yeah, I mean, Chain Energy is just the flashiest thing here, and it's like it's a very scary thing to play because you could kill yourself with it just as easily. But I have the 2 tolls already, so I think I'm gonna go for Chain Energy.
All right, I'm gonna grab that Chorus of Sanctuary.
Molten Destruction. Get a second for those.
I guess I'll grab House Adhesive Tape. House of Adhesive Tape.
House Unadhesive Activities Committee. I'm full up on Sonic Bird, so I have to take Final Destiny.
My final destiny is to get the Sonic Bird. What does Alessio get on the final pack? Flipping? No.
Pose. Has come to pass. Has come to pass. Tradition.
I will pick up that Whiptail Crow.
As a compliment to my water strategy, I'll take the Umi Uruka.
Okay, that was the only other thing in this pack that I wanted. I'm going to grab the Fire Kraken.
Even though you have 3 already.
Yes.
Well, I'll take Fairy's Hand Mirror.
I'm going to grab Luminous Spark.
I don't have a Griggle. I might have to use for Griggle at some point.
Creature
Not really, but maybe.
Creature Swap. At this point, I don't even know how many slot machines I have. But I'll take
a chance.
Oh, yeah, I'll take another one.
We wrap up today's draft with me getting a bird.
Yeah, not the best. Not the best. But it's okay. We still did really good last week, and we still have $7 in the bank today. I'm going to begin the buy trade by placing my $7 allowance alongside it for a new total of $14. $14 is a nice chunk of change to begin with, and of course I will be selling back a hefty portion of today's fail opening, and that includes 2 copies of Hyozanru, Karate Man, Nimble Momonga, and 1 Mother Grizzly. I'm going to hold on to the other Mother Grizzly. It would be nice to have a full playset of Mother Grizzly in the future. I don't think it's worth the 50 cents that I would get by selling it now. But that will be 5 rares that I'm selling back, 5 normal non-shiny rares that I will be selling back to the shop. So that will add an extra $2.50 to my bank for a total of $16.50. So I am keeping my giant germ. I didn't want to sell that back because, as I said before, I do like it. Apparently Max also likes it, and I wouldn't put it past him to just buy a full set of them, but I don't think I'm going to buy the rest of the set for today. I don't really have anything to do with them. I like that in the future, if I wanted to break out giant germ, I already have the one, and it would only cost me $2 to finish the playset. But I just decided not to do much buying this week overall. So all I'm going to be buying this week is just 1 copy of Cyberjar for $1. Cyberjar is like chaotic dark hole. If you're behind, it destroys everything. Amazing. And then who knows what happens. Everyone's hands get refilled, the boards get refilled potentially. Even if I do set Cyberjar and Max attacks into it with a field full of monsters, and he does lose all of those, depending on luck of the draw, I could just find myself back where I started with no monsters. But I think Cyberjar makes as much sense in my strategy as it does in any, because I still am not only on a lot of 4-star or lower monsters that I can summon, but I am still being aggressive, as I'm going to show you in a minute. So that's it. $1 on Cyberjar out of my $16.50 total brings me down to $15.50. That's quite a lot to play with for next time, and I am just fed up with this set. The curse continues, so this is fine.
My 2 big buys this week were I bought 2 Maha Vilo. We pulled some of the best equipped cards this week, and I'm hoping this will be worth it for at least 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Maha Vilo plus Malevolent Nuzzler, or even sort of Deep Seated that's in my deck. $14 is really steep for just 2 cards, but I think having a proper high end will help me not just counter what I think Alessio's running, which I think will probably be will be some updated version of wind, and even if he doesn't do that and he pivots towards water, then I think I just win. Our other big buy is we have 2 Rush Recklessly, one for the main deck, one for the side deck, in case he does go super aggro. We got 3 Malevolent Nuzzlers. These are just the best equipped cards right now. And, you know, just one of these bad boys on Mahavilo is going to be insane. We bought an Eternal Rest for the side deck, because I really think Alessio's might go equipped cards, and if he does, I'll have this as the counter.
That's right, folks. It's the return of Winged Beast, Wind Beats, featuring Bladefly. I did kind of want to change it up this week. I just wanted to capitalize on the fact that Dark Elf was dark. I think I was banking on picking up at least 1 Mystic Plasma Zone. Dark Elf is dark, Lajin is dark, Cannon Soldier's dark, Summon Skull is dark, and I was hoping that Mystic Plasma Zone or Mystic Tomato or something like that, any of the Mystics really could help me pivot into something different, and I could take Max by surprise today. But right now, the winds are calling me back to Bladefly, to Blue-Winged Crown, to Skull Red Bird. So this is fairly similar, actually, to what we were running last week, just better, I think. We are ditching the GRI Gumos for now. They're in the side deck in case they are needed, but Bladefly does debuff them, which is, I don't know if I mentioned that last week. And I just lost a lot of flips last week, and it got kind of scary getting to that low life total. But I think the bigger headline is that I don't really need the 2200 high-risk attacker anymore, thanks to Rising Air Current. This field spell ties together my strategy from last week so nicely. Not only is it a Bladefly that I can put into play in addition to a normal summon effectively, but it makes Bladefly bigger. It helps Bladefly survive, which was the weakness in the strategy that cost me the second game last week. Not only that, if I do have Bladefly and Rising Air Current out at the same time, that's an extra 1000 attack to my birds. So they're bigger than Summon Skull. I threw in those Winged Dragon Guardian of Fortress number 1 here. It felt more proactive than the Prevent Rats, who are also hanging out in the side deck here. We've also thrown in the Rush Recklessly. I was really hoping to get one of those, at least one, and happy to see it here. On my way to get over those defenders or attackers. I don't know. I'm not going to try to guess what Max is on, but I think he's going to be on some kind of dark strategy, which is another reason I moved away from buying Mystic Plasma Zones. Thing that's new here that we haven't seen before is a Cyber Jar. I talked about that in the buy trade. It's just really strong. I don't even care that it's going to get banned in a little while. It's going to serve me well until then, and I think it's going to be a riot. Everything else is the same. The Bladefly package, 2 Bladefly, 3 Blue-Winged Crown, 3 Skull Red Bird, and Winged Dragon joining that party, the Wind Beaters. We've got Cannon Soldier to finish things off. We have our 3 Dark Elves, just the solid bodies. We have our 2 Hane-Hanes for disruption and tempo. Our White Magical Hat put in some work last time. Our 2 7-colored fish still make the cut. Our Aquamador, of course, makes the cut. Battle Ox and Lajin. Summon Skull joins the party. He's just too good to say no to. He bumps a little bit with the other stuff that we're doing, and that he's not wind, and we can sort of, as I said, get some of our birds bigger than him in the right scenario. But in a stalemate situation where there's been some disruption and I don't have all my pieces, to be able to just slap him down and start beating, I think will be a good option to have. Spells, of course, we still have our Dark Hole, our 3 copies of Fissure, our Monster Reborn, and our Pot of Greed. These are going to be staples for a while. We have the Rising Air Currents to bring our strategy together. We have that Rush Recklessly. The 2 Stim Packs return. I got them last week. I didn't need to buy Malevolent Nuzzler, but I think this will do just fine. And I think based on what we saw from Max last week, Stop Defense will put in some work against those defenders if we draw it. Traps is going to be exactly the same as last week. None of the ones from Magic Ruler are playable. It's not Trap Ruler. We have Ultimate Offering that we'll hopefully get to take for a world today. our trap hole, our reinforcements, and of course the mirror force. A couple things going on in the side deck here. We have this Kododama. I think it would be really funny if this actually ended up being a relevant card. I mean, I think if it flips up and there's two things that are the same, they both just immediately die. Like they don't even go they don't even enter the damage step. So, I mean, if there's a lot of consistency going on, it might just be worth trying this out. We have our 2 weather reports here. I would love to just main these because, I mean, there's no way Max is not going to be on his Swords of Revealing Light, but it is only 1 copy. Much like an Umbrella, for instance, putting it in the main deck would ensure that Max does not even draw his copy of Swords. We have our Eternal Rest in case Max buys all those Malevolent Nuzzlers and goes heavy equip route. And we have a mini burn package now. I did pick up those 2 tolls, and the 1 Chain Energy just deserts from starter deck Kaiba, and if we bring back our Prevent Rats and our Jirai Gumos to hold down the fort, we even have our Ceremonial Bells here as just kind of like backup big defenders. You know, this is a route to take if we feel like we're outclassed otherwise, and we have our Paralyzing Potion moved to the side deck as another stall piece. That's it. Felt good about this last week. Feel even better about it this week. It's time to duel.
We are running the same deck, but it's modified. I took out the zombies. They were too slow and defensive. I pumped up my high-end attackers. We're keeping our Sangin. It allows us to search for... We don't really have that many. Sangin is a bit of a dead draw. Okay, well, I changed my mind. Sangin's out. We're down to 42 cards. Still not 40, but I think this will be fine. We added the Confi that we pulled. Hopefully this will do work for us. We're main decking Tailor of the Fickle because it works against my opponent, but it also works for me. So we have 2 of them going. I can attack with a monster with an equip card, run over something, then quickly switch the equip card to another one of my monsters, and essentially get 2 uses of an equip card out of a turn. Or if I get attacked, I can get an equip card from my opponent and attach it to my own monster. I think Malevolent Nuzzler is just too good a card to see Alessio pass off on it. You know, it's only $1.50. I think he's going to go heavy into the equip and rush recklessly this week, and I think we have the perfect counter deck for it. I cut a Fissure. I think they're too inconsistent. Having 2 plus Dark Hole plus Man-Eater Bug I think is more than enough removal. We have Wabaku. I really want to cut this and Reverse Trap, but I can't justify it this week. As for the side deck, we have Wasteland to go like heavy. The Wastelands are really here to go anti-field spell if he really loads up on field spells. Jigen Bakudan is here. Kotodama, anti-swarm card. The only thing I'm worried about this week is that his deck is faster than mine. If his deck is not faster than mine, I should be able to win out over an extended duel. I'm going to lean heavily on my Power Creep band cards. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. The floor of this deck plus my ability to side deck out for whatever he plays should get me to a game 3, and if we get to a game 3, then it's anybody's game. So we'll see how it goes.
I think that was not as bad of an opening as it felt like. I think it's just that last week's maybe was better. It seems like two hollows is standard.
You're saying that now, but I'm waiting for you to be like, oh yeah, also I just straight up bought another starter deck because the opening was terrible.
I did not buy a starter deck. I'm allergic to like having more of something than I need.
Yeah.
And yeah, it feels like the power cards from starter decks, since those are limited already. I don't know, diminishing returns.
This week, being honest, if we win or lose, the prize cards are okay, but we're probably not going to run them.
Yeah,
so
this is a fun week.
Yeah, it's a 4
stuff that week.
Yeah, but the structure deck weeks, because nobody wants to be stuck with Raging Inferno or whatever the name of that structure deck was. So, yeah, those are going to be the weeks where we're like, oh, I think I'm just going to have to spend the whole bank because I don't want to lose this week.
Yeah. So that's cool. We're about to have an easy breezy match here.
Yep.
Good luck to you, Duelist.
Thank you. Oh, the counter pick.
Yeah, I was like, he knows that I know, so he's not. I'm going first. I thought we were just gonna bounce off of each other, and then at least I don't know.
Yeah, no, you played that correctly. I was actually gonna go paper.
Well, I am gonna draw a card in my draw phase, and I'm going to proceed to my main phase. I think I'm going to set, and then my
cool.
If it lets me, yes, it has. The dueling book gods have permitted me.
Okay, I will draw. I will go to my standby phase, main phase. This is a difficult. Normal summon 7 colored fish.
I will respond with a trap hole.
Ooh, that sucks. End my turn.
Okay, I think this got where I want it to be. I'm going to normal summon the Dark Elf.
Okay.
You know it. Maybe you don't love it, but you know it.
Yeah.
And I will pay 1,000
to do 2,000.
To do 1,000. And I will set a card and.
Ooh. Main phase. I needed that. Fissure.
That happens.
Punish.
That's punish. I don't know what to call that.
It's a bit of a punish. I will
playing the game.
Normal summon my Whiptail Crow.
I knew you were going to be on these. Okay, very good.
Battle phase. We'll attack your face down.
Hane.
All right.
Back, I say.
To my hand. And
I think I have no choice.
Chiraguma?
Do it this way. No. I'm going to summon Winged Dragon Guardian Fortress number 1.
The fuck?
And I will stim pack it.
Oh my god. That is excessive. Okay.
21. It's not excessive because you have. I mean, I probably knew you had something like that anyway. But
all right. It's going to get.
It's going to go down to 19.
In your. In your.
Stand.
Oh, that sucks. Oh. All right. Have a fun little play here. Standby phase. Main phase. I will normal summon my Whiptail Crow. I will go to battle.
Okay.
I will declare an attack.
All right.
On attack declaration.
Since a boar.
Taylor.
Oh my gosh.
And I will take that stim pack.
I guess it technically stays on my side of the board, right?
Yeah.
Wow, you did it. Yeah. I mean, I knew you had these. I don't know. Wow. Okay. So, what is that? What happens?
2350.
2350. So 950 to me.
Yep.
Wowzers. Wow.
Then
I can't even be mad at that.
Set and end my turn.
I'm in main phase 1. You can't be mad at this.
Yep, I will.
Do not get addicted to monsters. And I will play the Burb.
Damn.
And the Burb room.
What is
room
that?
For Burb.
2100.
21.
That sucks. I will take 2100.
And yeah, I'm on the Burbs. I mean, I guess you knew that already.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't justify doing anything else.
I'm very close to dead, but I can't not play this out. So I will normal summon Aquamador.
This is fascinating. This is the second, like, I don't know where you're going with this plan.
I will activate Malevolent.
All right. Keep going.
I'll end my turn.
Fascinating. You have put the burden on me to use my brain. I mean, there's no way that there's nothing there. I think what I do is just go straight to battle, and whatever it is, show it to me.
It's fresh.
Okay. So that's gonna 26 to 21. So I'm gonna take 5. That's correct, right?
Yep.
2 grave. Sure, that's fine. You could have just attacked. I guess if you had attacked over me, then you would have. I could have punished. I could have hit you on a crackback. That makes sense.
Right.
I will end up playing something in attack. No, that's 19. Yeah. I think I will actually not play another monster. I'm just gonna end. I have a lot of life points.
Life points are like buttholes. Everybody has one. Standby, main, set in my main phase.
That was a Wadapon, I guess.
Battle phase, attack directly with Aquamador.
You got it.
And my turn.
I just had a lot, and then I didn't. Okay, this is not what I was trying to have in my hand right now. I'll summon Lajin.
Okay. That doesn't get buffed.
No, it doesn't get buffed.
Man-Eater Bug.
Okay, that's all I got. This is interesting.
Wow. Okay. Well, normal summon Dark Elf.
Ooh, yep.
Gor-
That's it. You got it.
Gores? Okay. Attack.
Of course, we are not at that point yet. Wow.
Woo!
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
shit. I'll take it.
I will go first.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with losing if it lets you go first. I was about to ask you if you wanted to take a mulligan, but then I remembered we're not playing that game.
Yeah, exactly.
Stand by or draw. We're not playing that game either. We're playing this game. Okay. Stand by, main, set, end.
Okay. That's such a good play. I will go standby. Set. And I too will end my turn.
Oh, ending, huh? Okay. All right. I see. We'll start my main phase and play a Dark Elf.
God damn it.
And I will go to battle phase. I will pay 1,000 precious life points. And I will reveal your face count. Okay. Works for me.
I liked your turn so much that I will normal summon a Dark Elf.
Okay.
I will go to battle. I
Okay.
will pay 1,000 precious life points to attack your face down Hain.
That is correct. Great minds think alike.
It's a hand. Main phase 2. I'll set another card and I'll end my turn. So we've both taken 1,000 damage that we've done to ourselves. Yep.
Summon a Skull Red Bird.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Good.
fine. That is A-okay.
Skull Red Bird.
Right.
Sky.
2050 is good. Jeez.
Battle phase. Sky in attack. Bird.
Okay.
Bird power. Second main. Set a face down spell or trap card. Go to the end phase and pass priority.
In phase 1, let us see the trap hole.
I will not activate trap hole.
Yami.
Ah, okay. So you're still on Yami. You're probably, I mean, you have that. Okay, I called it.
I will pay 1,000
Yeah.
to declare an attack on Skull Redbird with Dark Elf.
Okay. So this is not as good as I thought it was when I came up with it. I'm gonna activate Ultimate Offering
Holy shit.
during my main phase or your battle phase. I can pay 500 life points
Okay.
and immediately normal summon
Bladefly?
Bladefly.
Oh no.
The reason this is not as good is because I again forgot what game we're playing. And in this game, you can redirect the attack.
Yeah, I am definitely
Yeah, that's okay.
getting in on that Bladefly.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but
No Harpy's Feather Duster? End phase, end turn.
what would you do if I normal summoned Jirai Guma?
Oh my god. It would just crash at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel like paying half my life points to crash. I think I'm going to set a card and just pass it away.
Okay. I think my best bet here is to go standby main.
That's a good decision.
I will set a card. Pay 1,000. Time to get punished by Mirror Force to attack Skull Redbird.
Oh, I don't have Mirror Force, but I do have Rush Recklessly,
I see your Rush Recklessly,
and you have your own.
and I will counter with Reverse Trap.
Aha, this thing again. That's hard to play around. I mean, yeah, I can. Maybe I should be running. Okay, so
This is at 18 and
18 and 850.
yeah,
So these go to grave.
main phase 2, I will activate Fissure.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay. End phase, end turn.
Everything that worked last week is not working this week.
Yeah, I moved some of the slower elements out of the deck to catch back up to your speed.
Yeah, that is working. I guess I'll just normal summon Burb
Okay,
and attack them.
that's good.
Interesting. Well, yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Turn. Activate Monster Reborn
Oy,
to grab your Dark Elf.
okay.
I will activate Malevolent Nuzzler on 1 to attack this one.
And I'll take 13.
Wait, do I pay the 1,000? I won't be able to attack with either of them next turn if I do that.
Well, I mean, if you wait, then
Yeah,
I just play something in defense mode. You pay 1,000 to get that, and then you're still stuck with both of them. You only have one attack left.
yeah, I think I misplayed that slightly. I'm gonna end my turn.
Well, fascinating.
Oh shit, it's Dark Hole.
I can't believe this. Wow. This is torture. This is actually torture. It is Dark Hole.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna now see why this is just unbelievable.
Oh my god.
1,400. So you're at 550.
Yep.
I can deal 500 damage to you
Yes.
and have no monsters.
And I'll have 50.
50.
Yes.
I think there's a possibility these will survive a turn as well. And
Normal summon witch.
I don't understand this. Oh, okay, now I understand this. Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good outcome to get rid of the rush recklessly. So I'll take 600.
See what you got. Show me what you got.
Heart of the cards. Well, you know, that might do it.
Okay. Game.
Oh my! What the fuck? What are these games? What are these games?
Oh. We'll go
Round
first.
3. Game 3. Game 3. I think you said that we were in for a hefty game 3. Yeah.
Obviously, I want to win, but I'm happy if we make it to game 3. Usually, draw.
Someone just came in and spectated. Axel, if you're out there, we're watching you.
That's funny.
Axel.
All right. Difficult plays, but we're going to set, end our turn.
Okay, not bad. I'm gonna start off strong.
Oh,
Pot of
gross.
set. Yeah. If you could see what I drew off this, you would laugh.
Set. Normal summon the butcher.
Mm-hmm.
Battle phase. Attack your face down.
It's my door.
Oh. End phase.
Okay. So I have to decide if I want to draw 2 cards or destroy them. But I have 7 cards in my hand. So I don't know, maybe drawing cards is not what I need in my life. I'd only be plussing 1 off of it anyway. So let's play Skull Reb Burb.
Yep.
Let's increase that air current.
Nice.
Let's go to the battle phase.
Yep.
And let's burb on in.
250.
And that's me.
All right. Let's see what we can get. As much as I dislike this, I'm going to go standby main. Hold on, I have to think this through. Oh, I will normal summon Whiptail. I will activate Change of Heart.
Change of heart.
Targeting your Skull Red Bird.
This is a choice.
Battle phase. I will attack your Aquamador.
Yeah, that is one way to deal with it.
And attack you directly.
Yeah, your Fiend is not a win and does not hit.
Even though it's a crow.
Okay, that was extreme.
Yep. End phase. End my turn.
Alright. Guess I can't be upset without drawing that now. Skull Red Bird.
Ooh. I'm gonna regret not siding in.
Phase.
Yep.
Not siding in what? Last day of Bird?
No. Koto. Yeah.
Enter Burb phase.
Yep.
I'm going to declare Burb.
I will take 400.
I'm going to declare Burb.
This is Wall of Illusion.
Okay. Back to the nest. Okay.
All right.
Up. He's viewing graveyard.
Well. Set.
Ouch.
Yeah.
This is a new idea I'm gonna try. Skull Red Bird. Burb.
So what is that? 40.
This is
41. Ugh. Feels bad.
Getting burbed. Main 2 set. Yes.
Main phase 1. Let's get a peek at your hand.
The confi didn't sell it. Didn't sell the confi. You're prepared to laugh prepare to be entertained.
Oh dear.
Are you not entertained?
Got Dark Hole, Blue Winged Crown, Rising Air Current, and Cannon Soldier.
All of these things. It's almost as if I'm playing 6 of each of these.
Right.
That's all I see. This is the only card I've seen in this whole entire match.
It's really between Dark Hole and Rising Air Current. Oh man, this sucks. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to take the Dark Hole.
Interesting. I mean, that makes sense. Like, if you do get out of this situation, that would set you back.
Right.
If you can't get out of the situation, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to activate my own Dark Hole.
Well, yeah. That's good. That's value. And tempo. And there we go. Okay, the Dark Holes are gone. No more Dark Holes.
Normal summon Neo, the Magic Swordsman. Battle phase, attack directly.
Not a bird. I will take just 17.
Alright. And end phase. End my turn.
It's bird.
It is. What's that? 21, right?
21 onto Neo.
Alright, I will take 400.
That's it for me.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Fissure.
Getting there. Why would a bird fall into
Fissure.
And if this was Duelist Kingdom, that would just fizzle. Axel, are you watching? What do you think, Axel?
And then you can just drop the other bird or Cannon Soldier and I'd be dead. So my best play here is to activate Monster Reborn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Special summon Wall of Illusion in defense mode.
It's an interesting choice. Felt like you could have taken my bird and then...
Oh yeah, you're right. I should have taken the bird. My bad.
Bird-winged bird. Burble.
Yep.
Attack. Back to the nest. Main 2. I mean, I'm open. I'm open.
Yeah.
A little, slightly too many life points, I guess, but you have kept me open for a couple of these turns.
My deck is just slow enough that none of these things will matter. So, like, I'm in a... we're basically just waiting out until you top deck something.
Blue-winged crown. Crown him up. Man-eater book.
Nope, too great. Aquamador.
Dang, yes. The dream. That's what you want to see.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Let's game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But those first 2 games, those were games where like they seemed very much like they were going in one direction.
Yeah.
And then you just woke up and were like, wait, the opposite happened.
Right.
So it was really hard to actually figure out what was going on and saw it effectively.
Yeah.
I saw you had Nuzzler, so I knew you bought Nuzzler. So I did side in Eternal Rest, but then I didn't see any equips in the second game, and I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. No, the Eternal Rest was a good heads-up play. I also had it in my side. If I'm frustrated about anything, it's that I still feel like I didn't get to the core of my deck because I bought 2 Maha Vilo.
Shit.
Which I'm like, I think the games are just too fast. Even when I drew into Witch, I was using it to attack because if I lost board control, I lost the game. I know we're running an aggro matchup, so I'm gonna be the more control-y aggro. So
Contragro. Yeah, so we're back back in the 2002 tin pool for our prizes this week. Summon Skull and Blue Eyes White Dragon have been claimed. So now we're choosing between Dark Magician, Lord of D, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and B Skull Dragon. If I had 2 Lord of these, I would just be so tempted to run Fruit of Summoning Dragon. So I think I must absolutely not take Lord of D. That would be a disaster. I think the long-term smart answer is to basically what you did last week. I'll take Dark Magician because I do like Spellcasters. Having multiple copies isn't even necessarily a bad thing, as you know, Dark Magician has all sorts of Dark Magician specific stuff attached to it. If any of that comes up, having 1 or even 2 is just nice. So I'll go for that Dark Magician.
All right, sounds good. And I have no compunctions about playing something stupid, so I will take that Lord of D.
Oh, badly. Okay, so wow, that's interesting because you don't have a Fruit of Summoning Dragon, but when we play for the Yugi and Kaiba evolution decks, there will be another pair of Lord of D sort of Matt. So
you never know. In 2 weeks, I might also just buy Kaiba's starter deck.
That is also a thing you could do.
And
that is
then
a thing you could do.
I will become Seto Kaiba.
Okay, well, I look forward to that. And I also look forward to next week, where we will be hitting Pharaoh's Servant. Good secret rares.
Oh, that's nice. I get to pull Jinzo next week. I am now excited.
Yeah. Everybody get excited. Everybody hit all the buttons and sign up for all the things. If you see Axel, tell him that we're looking for him. And see you next time.
All right. See you next time.